And a good day, all of you. Jean Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from Bell's, part of their multi IPA series that they have, Juicy Gossip, Juicy Session IPA. 4.7% ABV. Gets a pretty good score. Gets an 86 score on Beer Advocate and 3.7 out of 5 on Rate Beer. On tap, excuse me. So it says it's a Juicy Session IPA, even though they already have another IPA, the Lighthearted Ale, which is the little brother of the Two Hearted IPA. Yeah, it is. More on that later. I guess they're trying to do a Juicy Session. Now, on Beer Advocate, it says it's a pale ale. On tap says it's a pale ale, then on another part it says it's an IPA. So I'm just going to go with what the damn can says. It's a Session IPA, so we'll just go from there. What it says on the can is what I follow. Nice little can. Gossip, gossip, gossip. We all love to gossip, don't we? Yay. Yay. So, here it is. Very little head retention, but, not as murky. Actually, I can see through the can. So you see through the glass, excuse me. So not too bad here. It mentions juicy, fruity, juicy hop character, and tropical notes, according to what's on the website. So, like the last beer I had was sort of that. Session IPAs are kind of now one of those kind we look at light beers nowadays, kind of same comparison. People may disagree with me, but I look at it as the same comparison. It's light, easy drinking. You can pair it with any foods you want. Burgers, dogs, shrimp, and it's not. If you all those IPA lovers out there, I know there are many. Something to knock back. But there are other session IPAs that I just will avoid. Now, All Day Session IPA by Founders is really good, and there are a few others that stand. Trying to think of another one that's kind of session. You could say the Haze by by Sweetwater is another one. But then again, my always viewpoint is I've always looked at session IPAs from 4.7% up to 7%, or even up to 8. Those are considered sessions. That's just my view of it. Then when they get up to 8 and above, then I say, yeah, these are double heavy-duty IPAs. But 6.5, 6.7% from the regular Goose Island to whatnot, I look at them as session. But, call me crazy, which people have called me that. And I take it with such love. All right, let's have at it. Cheers. Well, just refreshing. It's light, Website's kind of interesting. When the Bell's website, I go in and I see everything there. It's kind of how they break everything down. Got the year-round stuff, and I thought this was year-round, but if you go look at their website, their IPA, they have like an IPA variety pack, and the Juicy Gossip session is in there. So, but they have another session IPA, the Lighthearted Ale, as I mentioned. That's about the same ABV, and that's as light as it gets for a session IPA. But people, again, like everything, people want to watch what they're putting in their bodies, and they don't want to overdo it. Just like the whole excitement of light beer when it made its debut in '69 and hit the market in 1975 with Miller Lite or Gellerman's Light beer, diet beer, and of course so on, so on, so on. We love beer, but we don't want all the calories. We love the beer, we love the taste, we don't want all that calories. So, and then near beer has been around also for a long time too, non-alcoholic beers. So, and there are other light lagers out there even lower than that. Most of them are the ABV for those, for light lagers, are between, if you're looking for that, it's between 3.5 to up to 4.3%. Then again, some even lower than that. Budweiser Select 55, Miller 64. That's as light as it gets, but they seem to be making a comeback. You know, I was somewhere and I saw the Miller 64. That's at 2%, um, or maybe 3%. Really, really low ABV, but it's refreshing. It's smooth. It's nice, and people love drinking it. You know, hey, you know, I did that movement too. I tried to go light, drinking non-alcoholic beers, Busch NA and Sharps and O'Douls and whatnot. But it didn't work for me. I like them. They were cool. They were refreshing. But me and at that time I was going through some shit at that time. What was I thinking? But anyway, it's all about moderation, right? Anyway, as far as Bell's beer, I've had a slew of them, a slew of Bell's beer. Of course, their Amber Ale, the Two Hearted Ale or IPA now. I've had their Christmas Ale. I've had, of course, their Porter. I've had their Kalamazoo Stout, I believe I had. So, so yeah, I've had their Stout. I've had a lot of things from them, so they haven't been disappointing. Bell's tends to distribution is pretty good, so you can get Bell's just about anywhere. But as far as this, again, I can't tell the difference between this one or the the light-hearted ale. Maybe it's a little bit similar, but it is fruity. Definitely getting those tropical flavors: mango, pineapple, passion fruit in this. But it's really mirror imaging. Besides the tropical note, it's kind of it's sort of the mirror image of the lighthearted ale, which is their low-cal session IPA, which is, I understand why companies want to be creative, want to do different things, and say, hey, they will compete with each other, But if your company, you have one beer or light beer already, and you have another one, why cannibalize each other? Just stick with that one. Why do something else that's similar? I don't know. Same with AB InBev. They got Busch Light, they got Natural Light, Michelob Light, Michelob Ultra. Same ABV, close to it. But no, we'll battle each other. Bud Light as well. They're a premium brand. We got one light beer. We don't need this one, So, anyway, what do I know? That's just thoughts. So, like I said, mirror imaging the same of the lighthearted ale, but the tropical notes and flavors is all there. So, won't go on in this one. So, Juicy Gossip, Juice Session IPA. It is sessionable for sure. You could knock maybe 3, maybe 5 back of these. You'll be fine. Don't recommend it, of course. Do it at home, wink, wink, but not out in the public. Things will happen. So I'm going to go on this one. I'll go 8.4 for this one too. So the Bells, never been disappointed by any of their beers, and this one is pretty good. So pretty good for the Juicy Gossip, Juicy Session IPA. Even though they said it's a pale ale, but I'm going to go with as an IPA. What the can says, what the can says. So check it out. Bell's Brewing, based in Michigan. Great stuff. You'll like it. I know you will. Especially you're trying to lose weight. I want to be healthy. Healthy. Let's sweat to the oldies. All right. Anyway. Richard Simmons, I love you. You're still out there. You're still with us. John Anderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble. To keep on watching. As always, cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Juicy Gossip, IPA. Oh, yeah.